Hey guys, it's JJ Simmer and welcome to part 1 of The Sims 4 season. Oh my goodness, it's finally here. I've been working on this Let's Play all week and I'm so excited to finally be recording part 1 and be oh my goodness. See, that's how you know I'm excited when I can't talk. It means I'm too excited to talk, but I'm just excited for you guys to see the family and start this Let's Play because this Let's Play is really different from a lot of my Let's Plays because a lot of my Let's Plays is kind of like I start fresh, like a new storyline stuff, and this is obviously a new storyline, but these Sims already have lives going on, and it's just kind of like a continuation, which is really cool. And if you didn't see yesterday, Thursday, I posted a Sim story that kind of showed the backstory of this lives and of their lives, and just to kind of briefly summarize that, Peyton and Keith, who are our Sims, were teen parents, and they had their daughter Jasmine, and it was a whole mess, but they came out on top, and look at the house they're living in. They're doing pretty good now, and we're just doing their story after them. Keith and Peyton. Oh my goodness, did I call her Jasmine before? Keith and Peyton, the parents, are very successful. Keith's a businessman, and then Peyton is she owns a flower shop slash cafe, but she also is in the flower arrangement career, and I'll go more on that later. But they're doing pretty good. You can see their house, and I'll just show you the Sims because that's so much easier now, isn't it? So let's look at Jasmine first, because Jasmine, she's probably our main sim, if I'm being honest. It's kind of equal, we're gonna give equal time for all of them, but she's kind of our main sim. And there's Jasmine. She doesn't look great now because look at her face, but she's so pretty. And I'll just show you her skills and the relationships and stuff like that, because this is the first part, so it's kind of oh, who are they? So Jasmine, let's go to her traits. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I found it. First try. That's the first. Jasmine is a perfectionist, family oriented, and loves outdoor, and her aspiration is to be a collector, because she's in, I'll tell you a bit about her career because that's kind of the confusing part, because she's in the floral arrangement career, and she's actually pretty far. Where is she? She's in the 5th level of the career, but she doesn't really go to that job, if I'm being honest with you. She does a lot of the things from home or from her retail shop, because she also owns the Marshall's Plant Cafe, which we will go to eventually. So she owns that, so she doesn't go to this job a whole lot. I would probably assume she only goes on weekends and stuff like that, just so she can level up in that career, and I don't know, her boss have an arrangement. But she really her passion is making floral arrangements and stuff like that. I'll show you her skills a bit because I think that kind of shows you who she is a little more. Why can I never find that? So she's very she's level 4 in the charisma. Why do I say charisma skill? She has a level 3 in the flower arrangement skill, a level 5 in the gardening skill, a level 3 in the herbalism skill, a level 2 painting, 4 parenting. I'm just kind of showing the ones that matter. This does not matter. So that kind of shows you a bit about how she has, and she just has some random skills. But I'll show you her relationships because those are actually quite important. So this is her daughter. Her and her daughter are very close. Her and Keith are very close. They're married, obviously. This is Keith's sister, Ellie, and she actually lives with them. She's not a huge part of this Let's Play, but she lives with them just because Keith's parents died, and she always lived with her brother. She'll probably eventually move out because she is a young adult, and she should be moving out soon. So she'll eventually move out, but for now she's with us. She also helps with the cafe, which we'll get into later. Kathy's just one of her good friends, and then Manuel is also just one of her good friends. She used to have a romantic relationship with him, but that ended, and they're still on good terms. However, I don't think her husband likes him too much. Wilson, just a friend. She doesn't like Heather, and I'll go more into who Heather is later. Mia, that's her mom, and they're friends. Her mom, her career as a high school student, that's not it. But her mom and her don't have the best relationship because when they found out she was a teen pregnant, they kicked her out. So they're friends, but their relationship could be better. And this is Jacob. She's friends with him. We'll go more into him later because he's important for this. And then her and her dad are a little, he didn't really kick her out, but he didn't do anything to stop her, so they're a little bit closer. She was not speaking to her parents for a while there, but they're kind of mending the relationship again. I don't know, I think it's kind of like a Lorelai situation from Gilmore Girls, but she's a little closer to her parents than Lorelai was. And then we have Keith, who we'll go to his traits first too. Keith is active, outgoing, ambitious, and his little aspiration is domestic. Well, that's not his aspiration. His aspiration is actually, I guess, successful lineage. I don't know. I just feel like he really wants the best for his kids and all of that. Well, his kid and all that. And so yeah, but I also think he's kind of like a bro. Didn't want to give him the bro trait, but I see him as kind of a bro. So we'll show you his skills too. We'll show you his career. He is really like he's the president in the business career. He is on. That looks interesting. He is like in level 8 of his career, so he's doing really good work wise, and he gets most of the money. Oh my goodness, look how much money they have. I meant to change that, but it's fine. It's kind of realistic because they've been at this for a while. So he is the primary, what's it called, breadwinner of this family, and he makes a lot of money, which is nice. You know, he's worked hard for it, and he's very charismatic. Like everyone who meets him loves him. He's level 8 in the charisma. There, I said it right, guys. Level 8 in the charisma. He has level 5 fitness, level 6 logic, level 2 mixology, 2 parent, and then 2 hooing. I guess we'll show that. And then what else do we need to see? Oh, just his relationships, because he's closer to his daughter than actually Peyton is, and I don't know why that she's like a daddy's girl, so that's why that is. So but they're very close, and then Peyton and him are obviously very close, and he's super close to his sister because he's been like looking after her whole life, so they're really close. And like yeah, they like lived together. If you saw the Sims story yesterday, then you know like he lived with his sister for a while, and then Peyton moved in when she got pregnant and stuff like that, so they're super close. He's friendly with Wilson. He's actually friendly with Heather, which drama. He's not the biggest fan of Manuel because Manuel obviously had a thing with like what's his face? No, what's her face? He had a thing with Peyton for a while there, so he's not the closest. He does not like Jacob Wells, which, just give me a second, we'll get into who Jacob is because he's very big too. And then Liam and him are friendly, but Mia does not like him. Like she's like, you knocked out my poor little daughter. So they're not in the best place. But you know, I think that like after all that happened, Peyton's trying to rebuild a relationship with her parents. So, oh, and I almost forgot the most. We weren't even looking at him. I'm sorry about that, but I almost forgot the most important part piece. You can see that Peyton is actually pregnant again with another child. And what trimester is she in? She's in trimester 2 and 2 hours. So she's having morning sickness, which is unfortunate. But yeah, she just found out she's pregnant. Keith knows. I don't know if their daughter knows. I don't think they've told her yet. But Keith definitely knows. So that's really exciting. I don't know if it's like, it wasn't planned or anything, but like, it's definitely they're in a better place to have children now than they were when they had Jasmine. So I think she's doesn't. What was that? Oh my goodness, did you hear that honk? Sorry, there's a honk outside, but she wasn't too excited when she found out, but I think now she's probably pretty excited. And then there is, well, we'll just give you a little thing on Ellie because she's like not the main sim, but I don't know, she has a part in this let's play. I like her actually. She's one of my not my favorite Sims, but I really do like her. Her aspirations, big happy family. Let's look at her traits. She's a foodie, a goofball, and self-assured and domesticated. And she doesn't have a career because she's going to be working at the cafe primarily. And she's really good at cooking. Like that's why she does like the baking in the cafe. So she's level 6 baking, level 8 cooking, 5 gourmet cooking, 5 guitar. I think like when she was younger she played the guitar, so that's why she's also very handy, which kind of happens like when you live alone, and she lived with her brother, so she had to learn how to do a lot of things by herself. So level 5 handiness, level 7 mixology, and then 2 video gaming, and 3 woohooing. Oh, good for her, I guess. And then her relationships, she is very close with her brother, obviously. She's pretty close with Peyton, and then she's pretty close with Jasmine because her and Jasmine kind of like, in a way, she was a kid when Jasmine was born, so she's quite, it might not look like it because they're both young adults, but I feel like she's like in her 20s, whereas he's in his like, Keith is in like his 30s, 35, 40s. Is that still a young adult? I don't know what counts as an adult, but that is how I picture it. Like she's like 21, I feel like. So she's pretty close with Jasmine because in a way that like, she's like the cool aunt, like they're really close in age, so only about, I would think, 10 years apart. So that's why I guess I would make her 20. I don't know how old she is. Sims aging, and then I don't know, she doesn't really have any relationship with these people, which is totally fine with me. And yeah, that's it for Ellie. But here's Jasmine. Jasmine is probably, I'm really excited to play with Jasmine because in none of my other Let's Plays I don't have any teens in my other Let's Plays, so it's gonna be really fun playing with the teens. Why did I do that? Where are we now? Okay, there we go. She's just going to the washroom, which we can see. But Jasmine's aspiration is to be a painter extraordinaire, and she's really into painting. But let's look at her traits. Oh, well, she's a teen, so she only has 3 too. She is a muser, which is just goes with her aspiration, and she's an insider and she's an art lover. I kind of see her. She's not the nicest person always, as you can kind of see from her traits. She's not always like she's not huge on empathy. She sometimes like has bursts of anger, but she's like an insider. She's very popular, so that's just how I see her as. And we will look at her skills. She's very, like, everyone in this family is pretty charismatic, just because they've been like, I don't know, they have like life experience. So that's where that is. She's level 2 in the floral arrangements, level 3 in the gardening, because like, I don't know, family does this type of thing. I feel like she would like know how to do it enough, but like not be like a master. She's really good at painting, level 7 in painting, 3 in photography, and then blah blah blah, but these other ones are not really relevant. And then her relationships, she has the most interesting ones, I think. So her and her mom, obviously they're very close, just not as close like, I don't know, she is with her like her dad or her aunt. So you can see that. And then this is her and her Carter, which is, he's kind of like her best friend. And why it's like it says it's complicated is because like he has a crush on her, but she didn't really reciprocate the feelings. And in actuality, she's dating his brother Jacob Wells, and they are very in love and stuff like that. But he is more rebellious, and like that's why her, like, if we saw earlier that her dad's relationship with him was not good, because he's like really rebellious and he's always wanting her to do like rebellious things. So that's going to be fun to play with. And then this is just Jacob's dad, and she's friendly with him, and that's Jacob's and Carter's sister, so they're good friends. I don't know, it's just like a cute thing. And then her mom, actually, like, Jasmine doesn't really care for her mom, but her, like, not her mom, Jasmine doesn't care for Heather, who is Carter and Jacob's mom, but she does, like, Heather does not like her. It's like, oh my goodness, you're like with my son, ooh. And then Jacob actually lives with his mom, whereas his other two siblings, Carter and Mandy, live with their dad. So it's kind of a complicated situation. And then Manuel, she doesn't really care for, but that's, Jacob also lives with him because he obviously lives with his wife. Duh. And her grandparents, she's actually quite close with her grandparents, because like they might have not been thrilled that like her mom got pregnant as a teen, but like they're pretty close, so they have that going on. But that's all I have for explaining. Oh my goodness, that was a lot. But we're gonna get into this, and actually in this part, which is really exciting, I scheduled on the calendar, because this is a seasons let's play, and something that came with seasons is, as you probably know, the calendar. And I scheduled a house party, and it's gonna be kind of like a baby shower in my idea, in my mind, because you know, she's pregnant and she's going to tell everybody about her pregnancy. Maybe she should plant these, because these are not planted. I definitely thought that I did plant them, but let's plant these. How about? And then you can eat, because I'm pretty sure Ellie is making. Did I tell you guys that her name was Ellie? You could probably see, but this is Ellie. Ellie is making some stuff for the house. Or just staring at it. That's good too. What is everyone doing? Oh, you're just hungry. Everyone's hungry, because I don't ever feed my Sims, I guess. I just want her to make something so that they don't have to, like, you know, whatever. Oh, what a bro. Like, just so annoying, right? So obnoxious. I hope that we have time for this party. I don't know if we'll get through this party in this part, but we'll definitely do some stuff. Is he checking on the bees? I guess. I guess I can show you the house. We have, as they're cooking, we have the green room, which is my favorite room, and that's just where she does her plants, her floral arrangements. And we have the bees. Then this house is like, it looks big, but it's quite small, and I definitely think there'll be some expansions, because she is pregnant, so we're going to need to put another room on, so there's definitely going to be needing some expansions. Might add a basement, not quite sure, but we have kind of like the TV area. Oh, Jasmine's making something. Didn't need that. We have the computer area. This is Jasmine's room, which is honestly probably my favorite room. It's just really chic, and the door was not supposed to be there. Give me a second. The door was not supposed to, like, that door's really doing shit right there. Why can't I put it there? Okay, we're just gonna do a little cheat. Moo. There we go. Now she can get through, because I wanted her to kind of have an ensuite, but then that was only bathroom for a while. But now this is like the communal bathroom, but she also has like access to it. They have a pool, which is really nice, and like Peyton is really into yoga. Peyton, go do some yoga, actually. Oh, you can't do yoga while pregnant. Just kidding, Peyton, don't do yoga. And then this is Peyton and Keith's room, and then this is their bathroom, and then this is Ellie's room, and then they have a hot tub out there. So there's your house tour. I did a speed build on that. I did a speed build also on the cafe, which I don't know if we're going to look at in this part, but we will definitely spend some time there later. And who is texting him? I heard you became friends with Wilson. Pretty cool. I hate those texts. Am I the only one who hates those texts? Who is like, okay, there's food here. That's good. Everyone, you can eat because you kind of need to eat. I don't know. Does anybody really need to eat at this point? I kind of wanted to have her go take a ultrasound, but she's actually not in the trimester to do that. So we're not going to do that. We have 7 hours, and that's, ooh, she's just throwing up in the toilet. That's like one of my favorite things that Sims do. I don't know why. I just think it's so funny. And in The Sims 3, they threw up way more, and I miss that. Let's water all the plants. We'll probably have a garden outside eventually. Look at this view. I really love where they live. They live in Windenburg. I didn't add that. The cafe is in, ooh, where is their cafe? I think it's in Willow Creek. I guess I can show you the map just to show you where everyone lives because I think that's a little interesting. We're probably not going to get to the baby shower in this part if I'm going to be honest with you. But hey, it's fine. It's going to be next part and then we'll also go get an ultrasound. But first part, I just want to show you what's up. So they live right here and then we're not going to travel anywhere. Their parents, well, Peyton's parents live here in Windenburg as well, and they are the Dollings, so that's what Peyton's last name used to be, but she got married. Well, I imagine. I don't know. We didn't really show a wedding for her, but I imagine that she got married. I think that their cafe is in, where is it? I'm going to say it's in, no, it's not. Oh, I know where it is, totally. It is in Brindleton Bay. So I'll show you there. And this is where their cafe is, okay? The Marshall's Plant Cafe. Do we want to go there this part? Maybe we'll go there this part because we don't really have time to do anything else. But I'll just show you where everyone else lives quickly. And then this is where the Wells live, which is that's so specific, right? Where Jasmine's best friend Carter lives, and then his sister Mandy, and then her boyfriend Jacob's dad, brother, and sister. That made more sense, right? And then her boyfriend actually lives, Jasmine, that is. I hope that you understand this. I'm a little rambly. They live here, and yeah, very nice apartment. I'm actually a real big fan of it. But I think that I'm right. We are going to go to our cafe just because we have maybe 5 more minutes left of this part and we're not going to make it to like when the party starts because I scheduled the party to start at 5. So we'll just go there so we can see it and maybe we'll even open it and play a little bit of a retail day. I'm not really big on the retail aspect of this, but I just thought it'd be fun that they had like a plant cafe. So we will go there and I will check back with you guys when we're there. Okay guys, so we're at Marshall's Plant Cafe and I just really love the area it's in too. Like I kind of like that like we know people from each area except for I guess Oasis Springs because we're just going to be all over the worlds, which is really fun. But this is the cafe. It's really cute. This is kind of like the employee room where you can go in and do stuff. Here, we'll open it. Why not? We have some time. Let's open it for the day. I don't really know why Keith is here. Like, in all actuality, I feel like he wouldn't be here, but I know he's supporting it. Ellie, you do your job and tend the bar. That's not a bar. We're going to tend whatever that thing is. I feel like she comes here and just paints pictures, so you can paint a picture. Or maybe, why not invite her boyfriend? Her mom, like, dragged her here, and she'll invite him over, I guess. Oh, and just so you guys know, because I do have the private school mod installed, she is a freshman at the Serena Vanderwoodson School of Arts, just so that you know what's going on. But we'll invite Jacob over so you guys can meet Jacob in this part. But I don't see, because we're not really here for, like, the money. They have money. They're well off. But I think we're more here just to have fun. But look, oh my goodness, I feel like she's in her second trimester. Doesn't she look so big? Compared to, like, when teens are pregnant, they're barely, like, even have, like, a bump. So she looks really big compared. Maybe she can make a floral arrangement. Why not? I'm really excited to, like, look at the floral scale. Actually, water all these plants. Take care of the plants first. Cutting, yeah, sure, you can cut the plants. Research, don't talk to plants. Not really big on that. Is Jacob here yet? There he is, guys. This is him. He's a real hunk, and he has tattoos all over. I'm just obsessed. A little too obsessed, if I'm being honest with you. To tell Urban Legend, sure. Have first kiss? They haven't had their first kiss yet? Let's go, guys. This can be our first part thing. Our OTP. Ready? We'll do it. What's she telling about? She's like going insane. This is so cute. We need the walls up piece. This is a screenshot moment. Can we just talk about how like cute this cafe is too? I love these doors. Not like to my own harm. The inside's not great, but the outside, thumbs up. And oh, I didn't say this, but you can kind of see we started in fall because I just thought fall was a good season to start in. I didn't want to start in summer, but like I didn't want to start off with it snowing, even though it probably wouldn't have snowed. Okay, guys, we got to get the screenshots for this moment. This is so cute. Oh, although this is like their first like on-screen kiss. Okay, because I feel like they've definitely kissed before, but whatever. Oh my goodness, see, he's a little mean, but like that's what entices people about a bad boy, right? I don't know. I've never been into bad boys. Oh, she's feeling flirty. That's cute. I feel like her dad, like if he came out and saw this, he'd be like, ugh, are you serious? He's here. Could they go somewhere? No, they can just stay there. They could like, is this a bush? I was like, they could like mess around in a bush, but we will not do that. I'm not about that lifestyle. Is she just talking to the plants? When I tell her to water, is she gonna water all the plants? Do I have to cut all the plants? I think I do. I don't really know how to take care of the bees, but I'm excited. And this plant, oh my goodness, I've never had this plant before, and I'm really excited to like deal with this plant. I feel like you gotta talk to this plant, or it will like chop your whatever's off. Why is she not tending the bar? Can she not get to the bar? Oh, she's just like a little frozen. Thank you, Seasons. And these are currently like what's on sale. So people are looking at that for like, oh, should we buy it? Can she get back there? I feel like she should be able to get back there. Yeah. Why can't you tend my bar? Tend it, please. Is there not enough room? There should be. I'm really... Okay, there we go. You're tending it. You can buy something, I guess. Order for cannoli. Is that what that said? I don't know. Only half read it. Oh, Peyton has researched Huckleberry Bush and updated the notebook. Oh, I didn't know they did that. I haven't really played with the... I think the research thing is new, too, if I'm being honest, because I've never seen that before. And this is, like, the whole new thing that came with, like, seasons where you have more to do with plants, which is super cool and super exciting, because I've always really liked the gardening skill, if I'm being honest. But let's cut all these plants, I guess. We could fertilize them. Let's not. It's going to be we'll definitely be the ones who are taking care of this garden and, like, making floral arrangements. Obviously, she did make these, but she didn't at the same time. But for the future, like, she'll be stocking these up and these up. And eventually we definitely want to have, like, paintings on the walls that we're going to be selling as well. But I feel like primarily this is, like, a cafe. I don't know. Again, we're not going to be, like, spending a whole lot of time here. Well, we'll spend a whole lot of time here, but it's not going to be, like, I don't know, a career. She has a career. Oh, she's going inside to talk to her dad. She's like, hey, I wasn't talking to anyone out there. I swear Jacob's not here. Like, I love how he doesn't even come into the shop. I think that is so funny. And doesn't she even look a little guilty? Like, that smile is not genuine. I feel like once upon a time, like, Jacob, like, oh, he's coming in. We won't make anything happen. But I feel like her father will not be impressed. Because I feel like he's, like, the type to, like, influence her to, like, ooh, ballsy. He's like, can I leave? But I feel like he like would like influence her to like break curfew and do all that type of thing. But hey, they're in love. Young love. Look at the relationship part. It's to the max for now. I don't know how long that's gonna last for. I feel like they're gonna have issues since he's mean. Like, they have to have some issues, right? But I think now is as good a time as ever to stop the part because it's been long enough. We've gotten through a lot. I'm sorry that this part was just like storyline. But in the next part, I promise there will be more gameplay. And obviously, you saw on the calendar, I'm not lying. You see the baby shower is going to be next part, which is really exciting. And then we will get an ultrasound too, so we can see, is it a boy, is it girl, is it triplets? Who knows? We'll know next part. But I hope that you guys are enjoying this. Will enjoyed this first part of the Let's Play. I'm enjoying this Let's Play already, and it just started. The next part of this will be next week, so that's really exciting. Well, not even next week. It probably Monday, maybe Wednesday. Not sure which day I'm gonna post it on. Probably Monday because I want to film part 2 right now because I'm having so much fun with this. But stay tuned for that. I hope that you guys are all excited. I apologize if I'm weird in this part. First part, there was a lot of explaining to do. It clouded my judgment brain. What am I saying? I don't know, guys. I have troubles speaking in first parts. That's what I was trying to get out. But anyways, do not forget to comment, like, or subscribe. I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I'll hopefully see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.